Me no understand. 1, 2, why he count? He tearing to count how many of us he is against. It's 3 against 1, Calo. What do you think of those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
Oh, you effed. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we barely scraped away with our lives when we took on Darth Deadeye Duncan. He almost took us out, and his apprentice, Darth Gurfinger, with his disfigurement, made him more powerful in the Force. Not really. We just started the dueling arena over there, making some money, and we'll come back and fight the rest of them in future. In this episode, we're going to start here in the medical clinic because we need some medical supplies and get our lay of the land before we put those Sith uniforms to use and head down to the lower city to continue with our search for Bastila. Before we get started, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. Hello, dude. Hello, Zuka.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghouls, see, what's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, but you see, video game protagonist me, maybe I can find a way to get a hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelka, I'll get you that.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Not really.
Of course.
But I'll see what you got. Alright. Definitely going to be needing some antidote packs. And he's got some pretty good immunities, which that would be nice to have. But implant level 3 we just don't have. And it's a quest marker. As he suggested, we're going to be picking up that serum from the patrol once we get down to the lower city. And it says this, but if we open it...
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
Persuade threat. I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on.
I wonder if you can fail that and what he
The
does.
Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
I don't think he moved, but yeah, it's just an easy way to get light side to dark side option.
You there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Not interested.
Oh, don't be an idiot. Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be sorry. Davik Kang wants the cure, and you'd be smart to give it to him.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the rat ghoul serum to Zax. He runs the lower city bounty office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
If I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Okay.
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Yeah, that's usually what you do.
Davik isn't the kind of...
Yeah, can I get out of this loop?
I'll just deny... No.
Oh, okay.
Helping, and then if...
I was gonna say, I was like, why am I stuck in this loop? Oh, well. Can I actually tell
Welcome
him?
back. Prolong.
No, I can't.
Goodbye.
That would be cool if you actually can try and tell him about it. Alright, so let's head back to the upper city north and head over to the elevator that we ultimately need to take to get down to the lower city. As we come out of there, we'll head over here to essentially, I don't really know, to the east of the map, right where these drunken guys are, and they're gonna basically berate us.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower stages where you belong, Slummy?
Well, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink.
A drink? Hey! For a slummy, you ain't so bad. Come on, boys. This slummy's buying the next round.
No way, forget it. No more drinks. We're late enough as it is.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Maybe next time, slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Or you can threaten them and they'll all run away. Also, this guy is an alien racist.
Listen to me, people. There is a terrible scourge sweeping our planet. Heed my warning before it is too late.
He's essentially saying the alien plague. Yeah, he's an alien racist. Alright. And ultimately, over there, if the racist dude's stuff can get off my map, that's the Sith base. We can't go there yet. And this is the elevator that we need to disguise ourselves to actually get down. If you come here first, he'll actually say, I don't let anyone down there except Sith patrols. Well, now that I have the armor...
Patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Alright. And now we can head down. And hopefully not get jumped by any gangs. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. Oh god. The fighting has already begun. Backs are nothing but bantha fodder. The Vulkars are strongest. We'll teach you who's strongest. It's like high school kids. I'll teach you. We got the better group. I'll shock you with my electro dildo. Well, Sith aren't welcome here. Well, yeah. I really wish, let's see, that and then that. Just so I can get a little bit more evasion. Cart's also just gonna mow through these guys too. Cart is pretty good. Cart's like, I've had enough of this shit. Alright. That fight can go really bad real fast, so it's a good thing Carth was here to bail us out. And we did a lot of looting, so we have a ton of med packs, so we're good. Also, you probably should switch out of the actual Sith armor. People don't like Sith, so walking around as Sith would not be a good idea. And make sure to take all the money. Now, just like with the upper city, the best place to find the lay of the land would also be a cantina. Alright, and I think you're just more Pazak, right?
Greetings, stranger.
Yep.
My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the upper city cantina.
I don't have a Pazak deck.
You don't have a deck? Well, we can't. He's looking to retire from the game, so...
Yeah, he basically tells you go talk to the old man up in the upper city canteen. Also, this guy cheats. No matter what you do, you'll always lose. Don't fight him. At least in my experience.
Go away.
Then you have this badass. Hey, you not talk like that. We just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter Calo Nord. Nah, this can't be. Calo Nord, he's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt.
One.
One? What do you mean? You be funny, tough guy? You know who you are, Calo. We're a member of the Black Vulcar gang. You don't want to be getting funny with us, tough guy.
Two.
Me no understand. 1, 2, why he count? He tearing to count how many of us he is against. It's 3 against 1, Calo. What do you think of those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
Oh, you effed. That was perfect timing for that ambient noise right there. That's hilarious. And if we try talking to him...
Go away.
Come on, Cal. Let's see what you got. No, that's good.
1.
Yeah, he did. Fine, I'll get. You'll leave you alone.
Smart.
Yeah, he'll count with you too, and he'll also destroy you in one shot. So definitely don't mess with him, at least right now. We'll mess with him in future. Hey, Holden, I don't like you messing with your wife and putting a bounty on her head.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers.
And this dude's married, ladies and gentlemen.
Those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Also, they're called Leku there, Holden. Get yourself cultured. You're the guy who put a bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
So, how do you collect... I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
If you hire someone to kill Dia, it will look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself. No. Take the bounty off Dia's head or you're a dead man.
You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time.
Couldn't I just kill her anyway? Kill him anyway? I don't think I have the money. If you're hired someone to kill Dia, it looked like you weren't man enough to do it yourself. No, I don't want to do that.
Fine, but
might need money. We'll take care of that in future. Because I don't want to be spending unnecessary amounts of money when we need that money.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like Bantha Poodoo.
Little girl should not be in bar. There's no place for little girl. If little girl's smart, she'd run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Little girl need lesson in manners.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission, I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
Oh, come on, Mission. We don't want your Wookiee. Our problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Little girl lucky she has big friend. Yeah, probably. Hello, Mission. What's up?
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
I like she just glossed over my insult.
You seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team. Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the lower city gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord. You going?
Yeah, see you later.
Something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
And, crazy enough, that's where we're gonna head. Yeah, basically Davik's a crime lord, the Hidden Becks and the Vulkars are fighting each other, they're swoop bite gangs, and they want to control the city. Also, this guy is a specific alien made specifically for this game by BioWare. BioWare actually got permission to make their own alien, back when Star Wars was owned by George Lucas. What do you want, human? You come to stare like others here on Terrace? You think we strange? Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, you're not here to offend. We don't want to anyway. Just came to stare at the freak. Question? What kind of question? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it, and I don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the same, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call our world Sorgus, a small world far off the preliminary trade route. What kind of creature are you? In your one-voice tongue, you would call our kind Pasargra. Talking about our home would make the Quarian more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, we don't wish to remind it of it. I remind your other head doesn't say much. Nothing that you would hear, at least. Okay, cool. Good, leave us alone. We want a quarantine to end so we can go back home. So yeah, this is a specific alien made specifically for Knights of the Old Republic. Alright, so let's head out of here and head over to the Beck base, because that's where Mission was going, and ultimately that's where we want to go. Also, this is a mini game that you could dance and get her in a dancing school, but it's not too interesting. Also, here's Zax. You can turn in all the bounties that you have to him. Also the rat ghoul serum if you want to do that dark sidey thing for money. Nothing too crazy. Alright, let's head out of here. And right over here, right by the canteen, is the Hidden Beck base. Just right here. Ready for you just to go right in.
Hey,
first you have to talk to the guard.
In here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Not very, hidden, is it? I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open-door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Maybe, no. Maybe I can be an ally against those enemies. I think this, doesn't work regardless.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Now, I think, fun fact, you can literally just go in here and murder everybody, but I don't recommend it. Because naturally, I don't normally do the dark side ending where you go help the Vulkars instead of the Hidden Beck. So this is pretty much the only side I know. But yeah, you can definitely go join the Hidden Becks if you want, and then basically come here and slaughter everybody. It's always
Hold it
fun.
right there. Who are you, and what is your business with Gadden?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadden. Brejik and his Vulkars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadden if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulkar spy.
Alright. Hello, Mr. Gadden.
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
I have a problem with the Sith. I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Becks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took a prisoner.
Bastila's a slave? How'd that happen?
Normally, the Vulkars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulkar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
There has to be some way I could find her.
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
I might help you if the price is right. I don't want to work with your gang, and what are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Becks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I got a uniform.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
All right. Sounds like a good deal. We don't need the uniform anyway, and really this is really the only option we have to get to the undercity, so okay, I'll trade the uniform for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Ask me some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent...
What's up with the freaky eyes? Yeah, it was an accident. Something blew up and his eyes got damaged. Is there something wrong with your eyes? Yeah, just another say the same thing. Said you were having a problem with the Sith. They're cutting down on him, and where can I find mission again? She's in the undercity. President Volker at war with you.
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the Hidden Becks and let Brezhik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brezhik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brezhik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Sounds like Brezhik's acting like a spoiled brat.
Brezhik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadden. Brezhik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Becks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brezhik won't rest until I am dead and the Becks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal. Feel free to come back anytime. We're not like those Vulkar savages. Strangers are welcome in the Beck base.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. If you try to go over to the other base, they attack you on sight. I don't think I can actually... Oh, yeah, I can. Ooh, what? There we go. Can I actually go in the security terminal? I never actually tried. What does this get me? Really nothing. Barracks. Elevator. Basically, it's it's the same layout of the other base. Upload area schematics, which is pointless because unlike the PC version where there's a fog of war around the map, in the console versions, yeah, the entire map is just revealed to you, which was kind of threw me off when I first played it on a console instead of PC. All right, let's head out and head towards the Undercity. All right, and ultimately turn right up, and there's some Vulkars. There we go. Let's just ambush them so they don't see us. Come on, cars, help me out here. Ooh, man. Come on, cars. The dude in his electrified dildo is not doing too well. I don't like this. There we go. Yeah, gotta watch out. Those electrified dildos, man. If they get a critical strike, they freeze you and basically stun you for a little bit. And oh, what's this?
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything for his share. We do all the work. Davik claims he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. Yeah, let's see his big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Vulkars.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Oh, hey, Candaris. We didn't know you were working for Davik now. Yeah, we were just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davik's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candaris. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
And if we try to talk to Mr. Candaris...
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadden keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Alright, and I'm sure we'll pick up with Candaris eventually. And there's just some undercity apartments. There's a bunch of Vulkars, some loot. We'll come back for that. We need a little bit more firepower if we want to be taking on some Vulkars around. We already have some more up here. By technically... I wonder... Technically, you can just lead them into the Sith, I think. I wonder if he would actually help us. Will the Sith help us?
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
Actually, I got the security papers. Can you help us?
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The undercity is crawling with youths. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Could you, like, help me with the Bex? Or is... I think Karth is just gonna take everybody out. Alright, I guess the Sith isn't gonna help us. I think Karth's got everything taken care of. Yeah, Karth is very strong here in the early game. Always have Karth here with you and you be a melee person. Unless you want to use guns, then you'd have Karth be the melee person. Alright, and here ultimately is where we head down to the Undercity to progress. But I think we will do that in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. In the next episode, we're going to head down and meet the people of the Undercity. Meet up with Mission. Hopefully, we were told that she usually likes mixing it up down in the sewers. And find a way into the back door of the hidden, or not the hidden back, the Vulkar base in order to steal that prototype accelerator. So we can, I guess, win the Smoop race. And then win Bastil's freedom. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, and that's what we're going with. That's our plan right now. I'm sure Karth is probably like, what the hell kind of plan is this? But that's all we got for right now. But until then, I have been Adam again. This has been HM04 Gaming, and this has been Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.